that's why a lot of my colors in my artwork is bright and like inviting and kid friendly and like family fun and like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I'm giving you an invite, you know, to love, like an invitation to how we think, you know. Again, with the colors and what I choose to use, you know, a lot of my images, you know, like a lot of my work is affirmations, really, you know. The last piece I did, you know, inhale, exhale, you know, like and then I make, you know, my cloud characters, you know, do something that relates to that. You know what I'm saying? And it takes you there. So again, to me, I just think it's me. I think I don't even want to cuss, but I enjoy looking at my art because it makes me feel good. You know, it makes me happy. You know, just for a second, man. Like, you know, yo, that's just that's love right there. Man. Like, I want to meet that dude. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's what I hear all the time. You know, so I'm trying to like answer you with what I hear all the time. I'm not tooting my horn, bro. Like anybody know me know I'm a humble dude. Like I'm not Muhammad Ali. As much as I would like to be, I'm not really that guy that like talks about his artwork. My art gonna make you feel something. It's gonna make you feel good. You know.
Growing up, like who, like when did you have your first, you know, artistic experience growing up, the way you noticed some art and you was like, oh wow, like this is art, this is so like, and then you started appreciating it for what it was, and then you develop a taste and start having your favorite artists. Like who kind of gave you those type of inspiration?
Now look, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you know, again, like to me in my artist mind, I always view the world as like colors and shapes, right? You know what I'm saying? Fashion trends and, you know, I steal like an artist, like I steal from the world, like, you know, it's, you know, to somebody that's not a creative, like it might be crazy, you know, but I feel like every day is some type of artwork that you can incorporate in your artwork. Every bit of the day, like whether it's something funny that my mom said that I've never heard, you know, or whether it's, you know, something that, you know, I saw within passing and I kind of like reshape it and turn it into a way that I think is cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I think, you know, I vividly remember my mom saying one time I was watching Fresh Prince, and he had on his jacket inside out, but how he had it inside out, like it was like a different fabric, a different, you know, look and like colors and stuff going on. And I was like, okay, like, how he wearing his jacket? And I was like, he got to turn it like inside out. And my mom always laughs at that because just, again, how I always view, you know, like colors and like, and I personally grew up as a cartoon head. Like, I loved watching, you know, Thundercat, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Fat Albert and just like these cool cartoons that had colors, again, and like funny things that they would say. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, yo, like, I would try to draw that. You know, so I would say cartoons as well as when I really started grasping, you know, how art, you know, was, you know, I kind of started looking at, really to be honest, I didn't really even start looking into bigger artists, like, until I really became, like in college, really, because it was something that, like, a paper I had to turn in. And so I learned about Keith Haring, you know, like, and I was like, yo, I like his style, I like his boldness, you know, and like how he just, you know, he delivers, you know, and I liked how, you know, artists had that kind of control, you know, Basquiat, you know, but then they kind of lost it, right, within them, you know, themselves, and I understood that, you know, I was like, well, yo, I'm gonna really tap into my style, my artwork, you know, and see, you know, how I could relay these same messages. Well, like, not the same messages they say or their style, but just, again, like, they had a signature look, you know what I mean? Like a lot of great artists that I follow, that I like, I'm fans of, they have their own look. When you look at their work, you see, like, yeah, like, that's Serenity H painting, you know? It's like, because, oh, why is that? Well, because he has the hearts and the clouds in there, you know what I mean? Like, you just know, you look at it and you know. And I just wanted that same type of structure. And it evolved into part of cloud, you know. I just started just drawing, and like saying things that I felt was good, or drawing things that I thought was cool. Like, so that's my process. So I just try to it's not intricate. I do my style, you know, but just I kind of took the formula from the greats. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, like he did it like this, like that. All right, I'm gonna do it like this, like that. You know, but like when you see my stuff, you don't see them. You know, like now you still see me. Like, but you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Like at this point, like, you know, how many, you know, over the years, like, how many projects have you completed? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Projects that I completed, man. Projects that I completed, right now, like within 11 years strong, because I came up with Part of Cloud in 2010. As far as I would say, when I say projects completed, I'm talking from a sense of art shows. I would say I've done 6 art shows, and that's independent. You know, like that's not even, and you know, most people would be like, oh, well, you know, that's not a lot. But you know, I'm talking solo, like that's solo, and like people showing up. And like I've been a part of, you know, other exhibitions, and you know, I've, you know, been to schools and done all this and done that. So like when we say projects, you know, I'm thinking like big projects. Like I hadn't had no big project. Like, you know, I aspire to like bigger things. Not downing those things. I've done some things, some great things. You know, I painted my own street. Like that's a big project. But it just depends on how you're asking me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess.
Yeah. Let's say, you know,
it's like murals, like
hand to paint, like, you know what I'm saying?
What, like paintings?
Yeah,
man, you know, yo, look, it's funny. Like, it's so funny you asking that because, so what I do, I write, and I ain't started doing this like 3 years ago, but I write the number, like on the painting, like painting is sold, and that, like my goal is to be able to answer that question, you know, correct. I've been trying to find like all the pictures of the paintings I've created. But right now, I know for a fact I'm at like 125. You know what I mean? And like that's sold. You see what I'm saying? Like, and I haven't even really been painting long. Like as far as like, see, people don't understand. Like being an artist is like several different levels, right? It's like, you know, you learn how to draw, right? Like first you start off, you know, drawing cartoons. Like then you start drawing people. You know, like then you might start drawing buildings. You know, and like you kind of graduate, you know, all these different steps, like or forms that you do art. You know, me. I didn't even pick up a spray can until 5 years ago. I haven't been spray painting long, but I've been drawing since I was a kid. And you know, like when you're spray painting, like you gotta angle it different, you gotta hold it different. Like you're not holding it like you would hold a pencil, a crayon, or you know, a marker. You know, like you're holding it. It's like a different language. You know, like with your hand in the can. You know, and like I'm learning that now. You know, even still a lot of my work. So it's like, you know, it's funny because my friends say, man, yo, man, you always think something wrong with it. Like, you needed to change it. He was like, nah, man, I looked at it and thought it was done. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, man, I still got to do this and do that little part. Like, man, I don't even see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so, you know, again, like, to me, it's just so cool because people actually think you're good. And I'm like, nah, I'm trying to get, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be on supreme. Like, this is just minor work. You know what I mean? But, yeah, like, the process, you know, it's very important, man. You know, like take your time with it, have fun with it. You know, I feel like when you're forcing it, it doesn't go. You know, as long as you ain't being still. Like, I mean, what it's okay to be still sometimes, some parts of your life, but not when it comes to art. Like, you know, you have to constantly be thinking about it if you're not drawing it. You know, you gotta be putting the pieces together so you know whenever you sit down, you know this is what you're gonna draw. Sometimes I send myself text like of an idea that I had, or like a saying that, you know, again, could make you feel something. You know what I'm saying? Like be like, oh, yo, you know what? I resonate with that. Oh man, damn, I needed to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So you're constantly creating like all the time. It's just like you, I'm sure. But my process and my way that I became an artist is to me like so. But again, I've always been an artist, but there was just a space I felt, you know, I wasn't really working on the art, you know, but I was still becoming, you know, that artist. You know what I mean? Like, go your own way. Go your own way, go on your own pace. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks don't understand that. You can't do what Randy H do. I can't do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you try to do what I do, people gonna see it. They gonna be like, yo, man, like that, man, dude, copying Randy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't original. You know, so go your own way, go your own pace, and really just do it. You know, like you gotta do it all the time, as much as you can. I feel like that's my process. You know, I hadn't forced being an artist, because like I said, like, you know, I've always been drawn. But to me, looking back at my life, being 36, I look at it like, damn, I could have been so much better if I was doing this 10 years ago. You know, like, damn, what would I be today? Like, I'd be killing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be a beast.
Yeah,
you know?
man.